Welcome to another video. My name is Alyssa. I'm an outdoor-loving medical student living in Phoenix. Today I'd like to go back and give myself some advice when I was first starting medical school last August. Some of this may be very personal, but I hope it can at least give you ideas if you are headed into medical school this year. So let's get into it. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet into the distance for 20 seconds. This is an exercise to help with eye strain. You will be spending a lot of time in front of the computer, and this can lead to blurry vision and headaches, so take time away from the screen. Don't skip stretching after you go to the gym to save time. This will lead to tight hamstrings and hip flexors, and you will need to be more flexible in these areas as rock climbing will soon become one of your favorite hobbies and activities. And as we are on the subject of rock climbing, start rock climbing with Tony. It will become an activity you can enjoy together and a new source of fun in your relationship. Don't overschedule your free time. Free time is hard to come by, so it is important to try your best to relax and take time for yourself when you can. Get a laptop stand right away and don't wait for your neck to start hurting before doing so. Also, get an extra keyboard and mouse so your setup is more ergonomic. You can also use the laptop stand for your iPad so you aren't hunched over on your desk when you are using the iPad. I'll link the laptop stand I use below. Try to avoid living in an area with construction. Loud noises will be distracting while studying and taking exams from home. This might be different if your school is on campus this upcoming year for exams, but construction and loud noises can be pretty distracting. Get out of your shell and introduce yourself to other students, especially during those first few months. I know the pandemic made you even more introverted than you already were, but branch out and meet people. Take more breaks than you think you need. It will help with burnout and give you a sense of normalcy when you are studying for hours and hours every day. Also, learn to recognize when you may be overstudying. If you are reading things 2 or 3 times and the information isn't sticking, it may be time for a longer break. But try not to get to this point. Schedule out more frequent breaks instead of studying until things can no longer get into that brain of yours. Also, don't spend your breaks watching videos. Breaks seem to be more restorative when you get fresh air and go outside. And make time to exercise and go outside every day. You love being outside, so don't let your long list of to-dos stop you from that. Explore the areas nearby where you live. Keep up with your hobbies. They are what make you feel most like yourself. Just start playing your violin and recognize you can actually make progress in a short practice session. Challenge yourself to learn a new piece that you are excited about and see it through. Find a meal delivery service as soon as possible. You're going to find a company called Freshly. And Freshly is pretty good. It certainly helps a lot during the busy times. But after school is already out, you're going to find a company called Fresh and Lean. Fresh and Lean, though the name is pretty lame, is way more tasty, and they have lots of vegan options too for variety. Just don't get their breakfast options because they are too expensive for what they give you. And make sure to eat enough. It is really important to feeling good and thinking clearly. I would get really nervous before exams and wouldn't eat anything, but I would rarely make up for it later on in the day because I felt too busy and my appetite was non-existent. This would leave me feeling crabby and with quite a bit of brain fog, so make sure to catch up and eat enough throughout the day. And finally, ditch the coffee or at least back down considerably. It makes you feel very shaky, headachy, and generally unwell throughout the day. This is the advice I would give myself if I could go back in time. I hope it gave you some ideas or was at least a bit entertaining. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to notify you of any new videos. See you in the next one.